Good morning. We are here to discuss the Hindu newspaper of 13th June 2024. For your information, we'll be only discussing the certain topics that are important for any competitive examination. We will not be covering up the current affairs which are for the state purposes and all. So the first topic for the day is 40 Indians among 49 workers killed in Kuwait inferno. As we all know that Kuwait is a Gulf city where people from India have been migrated to work for the work purposes. And yesterday there was a news that at Kuwait Inferno, a governmental, there was a fire outbreak. There was a cylinder outbreak in which 49 workers were killed. And out of those 49 workers, 40 were Indian workers and 11 were injured, which are actually right now they're being admitted to the hospitals for the concerned specifications. Over a dozen injured in apartment fire, most of those victims hailed from Kerala. PM announces aid of rupees 2 lakh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi have asked the external affairs ministers and other ministers of the Kuwait to answer this mishappening of in their state, in their particular territory. And he has also said them to just take care of the all the Indians who are being admitted to the hospital, all the 11 Indians who have been admitted to the hospital. And he has also asked all the government officials to report to the India as soon as possible. He has also asked Indian embassy to take considerations and take concerned steps for those 11 admitted patients and to asked the government to supply all the 40 Indians mortals respectfully to India back. And the major concern is that most of the peoples of this mishappening were from Kerala. As you know, that South Indians are basically more interested in going out of the India or going to the foreign countries or migrating to the foreign countries for the work. Even our own external affair minister S. Shankar has posted that he has very much in shock. India is in shock because of this terror. They are not able to understand that how has this happened, and they're asking a specifications or a clearance from the government to tell them how this had happened. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has asked the External Affairs Kritivardhan Singh to Kuwait to oversee the help being rendered to the injured, and he has also have asked to bring back the mortal remains of the victims. Indian Embassy has also added on the helpline number that could be reached by over a call or over a WhatsApp. And the Prime Minister has also said that redemption of over rupees 2 lakh will be given or will be provided to the family of the deceased of the Indian nationals. Although the government of Kuwait has not made any statement officially so far, but they have but they have ordered to police to arrest the owner of the building. The next news we'll be covering is that Lok Sabha session from June 24, new MPs to take oath and elect speaker. As we all know that 18th Lok Sabha session has been all the elections procedures has been done, and this is the 18th Lok Sabha elections which and the date of the 18th Lok Sabha elections have been announced that it will be on 24th June. President Murmu will address a joint session of the two houses of the parliament on June 27. Raj Sabha session will start from June 27, 24, 25, 26. For these three sessions, Lok Sabha will elect their speaker and the deputy speaker for the session. And then on 27th of the June, President Draupadi Murmu will address a joint session of the two houses, and she'll likely to outline or to tell us the new government's roadmap for the next 5 years. She'll tell us that what we'll be doing or what the government will be doing for the next 5 years. Although on selection of speaker, There has been no other declarations or tweets or messages or information from BJP. But it has been said that speaker will be from BJP. The post of speaker will be authorized or will be secured by the BJP only. As the NDA alliance have been formed this year or this session, it said that maybe it might be possible that Shiv Sena or the TDP government may might find a speaker this year. In the session, it will be regarded as all the people have actually grown up their respected faith in the members and the voters. So the mandate of the people will be respected, and those who have been detected by the voters to run the government will will run the government, and the other people will be sitting in the opposition playing a very constructive role. This government will work on both treasury and opposition benches, and opposition has to be more constructive to bring the best out of the government. Other news we'll be covering is that PM is going to attend the G7 outreach in Italy, and today only PM will leave for Italy and he'll be attending the G7 summit. Although we should know that India is not a part of G7 outreach, but still we have been invited by for the 11th time and for the G7 outreach, and for the 5th time PM Modi is going to attend the meeting. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will travel to the Apulia region of Italy. He'll meet the Prime Minister, Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, and the Foreign Secretary Vinay Quadra. And then all the G7 leaders, apart from leaders of the other G7 countries, Canada, France, Germany, Japan, the UK, the